Hey everybody, so I'm on live. I'm hoping that you can join me. Decided to go to a different room today and see, how that went, just to give it a little bit of a variation, mix it up. So how are you all today? Please say a quick hello to me, even if you're just popping on for a few minutes, just to check in. Look at Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. It's you and I. Let's have a wee look. There we go. It manages to. I don't even know who I'm posting as. So I'm posting as everybody. Yeah, I'm having not a bad day, I've got to say. Hang on a wee minute. I think I've probably left most of my stuff in here. It's amazing. I've even cleaned the bag out this morning. Can I just say that? I've cleaned the bag out. I even straightened my hair for you. Look at that. Right, so I've cleaned the bag out. I've straightened the hair. I've moved the computer. I think people energy is starting to move. It definitely is. I don't know if you're feeling the same way, but if so, let me know. Not sure we've got enough light. Can you see me okay? Please let me know you can see me and hear me, because that would be really good. Okay, let's just push that back a little bit there. Sometimes we just don't kind of get enough space. So Susan Milson's on. Hi, Susan. Sharon Stewart as well. A shout out for you as well. Eileen as well. Bathgate. Hello, Eileen. And we've got Norma. Thank you for starting to share, Norma. Reese Kelly is on as well, which is great. Andrea's on from YouTube, which is fantastic. Good to have you on here. And sorry, good to have you on here, Andrea. Sorry, some of the comments came up just as I said that there. Stephanie, thank you so much. See my hair. I'm just trying to see whether I kind of need to get a haircut or maybe doing something, different. As they say, when a woman changes her life, she changes her hair. So watch this space. Amazing Grace has just started playing by Pipers at the Regimental Band. How Scottish is this session? No way. That's amazing. I love the fact that that's happened. I've got to say, we've got Annette on as well. Annette, good to have you on here. Annette has been literally making major big steps in her life. So please say a big hello to Annette. Angelina De Silva is on. Hello, Angelina. Good to have you on here. Darshika as well. Your hair looks nice. Thank you, Darshika. I haven't straightened it for ages, so I thought I would just have a little bit of a difference. So guys, you're sitting there. I know the wonderful John Spratt is having a few hair moments. No doubt he'll probably pop up at some point, and we're doing our event tomorrow night. If you've not got your tickets yet, £3 a ticket, and there's 4 of us that are on a Thursday evening, the 30th, right, from 8:15 to 9:45. And we've got some amazing stuff planned. There's 4 of us to give out readings this time. So we're going to have a great vibe and it's going to be amazing. So can I ask you to like and follow my page, please? If you haven't done so already, so I can see your comments. Good morning or good afternoon here, Tamara. So it is, but good morning to you as well. Hope you have a great day. Stuart, it made my goosebumps there, Lara. Really nice and very moving. So it is really inspirational. It's the bagpipes, isn't it? It really, maybe that's why we used to love, or we still love them. I've got friends that love the bagpipes, and I've got a friend. I'm friends with a woman and her husband or partner who's one of the best bagpipe players in the world, I've got to say. And I tell you what, when you hear it played really well, it is just like out of this world. But it's something to do with changing the vibrations, isn't it? Okay, so please share. You know the score. Share as much as you can. Share in the groups, have watch parties, and share into... all right, John McEwen saying, hair looking well. Can you give me some guidance on my partner as she's having a really bad time with work and the situation's looking bad? Want to know if there is a positive outcome. Okay, so the way to do this, John, is please share. We can't jump the queue here. It's not fair on everybody. You share. The more you share, the more your comments come up to the top. Then I will go to somebody who I am drawn to. Okay, so that's how it kind of works. It just gives everybody a fair chance. Let me know if it's your first time on here as well. That would be good. Hello, Janet Gilmore Rudd. How are you as well? I'm good actually, thank you. It's not because we stay in a hotel. We stay in, we're in the hospitality trade as well. You know, we've got this big gorgeous house. You know, we have block bookings and stuff like that. Cancelled the whole lot, guys. We're in the same position. And you know what? I'm not even giving it eye contact. What can I say? So I'm going over to do a live on the magazine that I co-edit as well, which is the Supernatural magazine after this at 3 o'clock. So just to let you know, guys, if I don't get to you here, come over to the Supernatural page as well and listen. Just infect everybody with your amazing buzz and high vibe there too. Crystal's on as well. Hello, Crystal. Puja's there. A big hello, Puja. Oh, I've dropped a card there. Wow. I dropped a card, and it's always good to kind of like pick up and have a look. So I've got the death card here. Do you think it means anything? Anything that's not great? It's actually meaning new chapter, right? So pay attention, guys. People in my family know they pay attention to me and the people close to me, because they know that if I start getting up and moving stuff and start changing stuff, there is a change coming. All right. We did have a couple inquiries here on Saturday about this place for next year. So I know that things are shifting. All right. So let me know how you are. We're not out in the garden today, I'm afraid. I was really planning to. Hello, SJ from YouTube. All right, it's good to have you on here. I'm going to pick a couple of cards for SJ just to let you know. But if you're watching this from YouTube, please leave a comment. All right, so I do come back and check them later, and also share as much as you can. I don't think you quite have the sharing thing to do with YouTube, but even recommendations would be amazing. Just to we like to have our room full of a positive vibe here. So SJ, a couple of cards here for you, sweetheart, just before we move any further past. Thanks the love heart and stuff. I've got to say about, you know, I've been picking this one a lot for everybody, not even on here, but just, you know, with clients in general who are picking it. And it's about really deep soul searching here. Deep soul searching, SJ. It's about philosophizing, trying to avoid conspiracies and stuff, and really look deep and dig deep. It's about a massive learning curve that is coming up here right now. And the decision-making sword here is to make a sudden decision. Don't worry about the outcome. Just you drive around that curve in the best car you possibly can. It's a metaphor, by the way. Kind of just like, you know, just drive around that curve and just give everybody a wave as you do that. Some stuff is due to be cut off from your life in order to free it up with going forward. Okay, there we go. Hi, Andrea. This is Katie Wells. And I'm going to say, Katie Wells, good to have you on here. Wells being my last name as well. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to pick a couple of cards for you, Katie. So please leave a comment if you're on YouTube and Facebook. Keep sharing, keep this energy going, keep the buzz going, keep the high vibes going. We're all picking each other up here. It's not just a kind of one-way street. Katie, a couple of cards here for you. Deal with the legal matters, deal with the financial matters, right? There's a bit of balancing needing readdressing there. We've got June, July, and anything of a legal nature, of a more serious, maybe to do with government system type nature, I'm heading for June, July for here, okay? And I feel that worrying about between now and then is not going to do you any favours. It just takes up unpaid rent in the head, doesn't it? You're very sensitive, probably what I call it one of the highly sensitive people, very empathic, going by the cards here. Time you learned perhaps about developing that intuition, Katie, okay? Absolutely love it. I've got a grandmother in spirit as well who just wants to do that and wants to shower you with kisses and lots of hugs as well. And she said to say hello. On your mum's side of the family, I've got to say, and she certainly knows you more than probably you know her. So thank you for popping on here. Crystal Evans, you're sharing like a mofo there. Your name's just come up, so let's do it. Andrea Fremantle, a big hello, Andrea. How are you? We've got Angela Hewitt that's joined us as well. I'm going to pick a couple of cards for you. We've got Lloyd Walsh. Hello, you okay? Lloyd, I'm actually really good. I'm feeling like things are moving. Jennifer Dignam, a big hello to you as well. Krupa, you're there, Krupa. Do you know, I thought somebody's missing. It's Krupa. And we've got Deborah White as well. So a couple of cards for Crystal before we go any further, which will be good to do that. Now, listen, let me know what's the one thing, right, that you're missing with this lockdown, all right? Yeah, Trinity, Lara, you'd ask for a reading, contact you via Facebook. Yes, send me a message. My website is currently being constructed at the moment, and so that's the best place to do it. Just send me a wee message through Facebook and I'll fill you in with the details. And anybody else that feels that they want to have a really good in-depth consultation just to get to grips with the right life and really make those changes and navigate the life that you deserve, right? As I would say, you make life work for you rather than the other way around. Okay, that's probably the best thing, right? Crystal, hang fire, sweetheart. Jay is on. Hiya, Jay. How are you? How's things going? I feel like, Jay, I want to say, how's your legs and back? Like they've been really stiff. I'm not sure if I'm barking up the wrong tree here, but the minute I saw your name, Jay, I just wanted to ask about your physical self, because I feel that it's been under pressure a little bit. I see the Red Cross as well, like I want to, first aid cross, like I want to make other people better. So I feel that get you fighting fit and you can do that. But also, could it be work to do with a caring side as well? Right, Crystal, now there's a pregnancy card here, Crystal, and it's the cards are saying pay attention to the female area. And we've also got the Mother Earth area too. You know, it's going to be interesting, isn't it, after this lockdown, to see how many births are going to be 9 months down the line. Then definitely keep sharing, guys, keep the messages going, and keep checking in with me there. Let me know, here's the question, let me know what is the one thing you're missing with the lockdown happening, and also let me know what you feel would be something that you want to do after the lockdown is, you know, has been released type thing. But Crystal, Mother Earth cards here, sweetheart. There's so much high vibration here. You've got such a healing energy for everybody. I feel like I want to say, why don't you basically harness and nurture the healing side and that healing energy in you? Because I feel that you're in a room, you're making everybody feel better in themselves. Sharon Stewart shared Lara, my wee heart out, my family. I'm missing Lara. Absolutely. You're definitely spending more time with your family, which is good. That's definitely good. So Crystal, here, like I was saying, is pay attention to you. You've got more to offer than what you feel at this point. I feel your energies have been on the floor, but they're starting to recharge, darling. Okay, sweetheart. There's a woman in spirit as well, a mother feeling about this woman, very maternal, wants to look after you. She's saying, watch you don't burn yourself out, and you don't have to say yes to everything all the time. Sometimes it's empowering saying no. All right, and so no is probably a good way to go with the things that don't really matter, because it's just coming back in you, sweetheart. You're very welcome, Trinity. Let's have a wee look. Rachel, I'm just going to pick a couple of cards here for you. Stuart says, I'm missing cuddles. Actually, definitely, Stuart, you know, we underestimate that, the power of a hug, right? And it's that kind of like really, that hug, that transfer of energy, that hug can make such a difference to everybody. And I'm starting to see comments on Facebook now of people really, really feeling bogged down with, because a lot of people are on their own in their home and they're not actually having any physical contact. We're human beings, aren't we? We need that physical contact. Okay, right. Missing my family, Lara. Oh, sweetheart, I bet you are. Sharon, I'm going to pick a couple of cards. Thank you so much for sharing. Guys, like and follow my page if you haven't done already. If you're on YouTube, come over to Facebook on Lara Wells Live and like and follow my page, because it makes me, I can see your comments a little bit better. And also like this video as well. That would be really good. Share with your friends, share with your family, share into groups. Share in places that you've got permission for, obviously. We don't want you getting struck off or blocked for anything. So Sharon, we have got studying here, and in the Saturn effect for you, which is roughly up until about the end of May. And to have patience, right? Rome was not built in a day. Cultivating magic takes a little bit of time. And you, my darling Sharon, are a magical person, right? Good or bad, you're able to manifest things very, very quickly. So it's about conditioning the mind and realigning the mind into a place that's going to be serving for the alchemy that you're able to create within yourself. Okay. Over there, I've got two people over the other side. Rachel. Sorry, Sharon. What am I doing saying Rachel? Sharon, I've got two people over their side. There's a gentleman over there, a dad figure as well. He's a bit like wanting to run everything like clockwork, a bit like running everything like military style, you know, like having a core routine. And he said, if the routine's gone out, then make sure you get that in place. I myself would say, Sharon, to get some really good spiritual practices, right? People underestimate the whole spirit thing and the fact that it's the spirit that causes the alchemy. You can align everything else. You can get all the information you want. You can be as fit as you want, but unless you align the spirit, then it doesn't have the oomph in order to make it happen. If it does, it'll catapult back in you anyway. So, excuse me, Sharon, another course you're going to be doing, maybe we need to talk, sweetheart. So have patience, everything will make sense. All right, take a deep breath, let everything go and keep moving. All right, so let's see who, and thank you for sharing, sweetheart, as well. I was sharing, everybody. I don't want it to sound like I'm just talking the hind legs off a donkey here. Marta's saying, I'm actually enjoying the lockdown. Fewer tantrums from my son as I don't have to get my son to school or to any of his after school classes. And I also can attend dance class that I normally not. Great point, Marta. And you know what? Maybe I've got a feeling that the son is to do with managing different change. All right, managing different change. We've got the new moon and a new beginning. So by this next new moon, you're even more convinced of this, I've got to say. So I'm still thinking that lockdown, although conditions are easing a bit, I still think the lockdown will go on for yet another few weeks as well, just to make absolutely sure. So Marta, we need some decisions, positive, decisive decisions. The universe responds to speed, sweetheart. And I still feel with you, there's more education and learning, all right, for you. I feel like soul food, having soul food there. Okie dokie then. There is a woman in spirit, your grandmother, she is right by your side, right? She could have been quite strict with other people, but for you, my darling, it's about she has a soft spot for you. She knows how tough it's been for you. She says, you're sending that thought out, but just give it to her and you keep walking on. All right, lots of love, sweetheart. Okie dokie. Now, Deborah White says, my girls and my 3 grandchildren plus 1 due next week. I'm right there with you, Deborah. Honestly, it's really missing the other family that at some point, even as a mum, we look to have that connection with our children, don't we? Lorna Ozturk, hello, Lorna. Good to have you on here. Right, let's see what everybody else is saying. We've got Karen Bell as well on here. Oh, SJ, that's lovely of you, Trinity, sending healing energies your way. I'm sorry for your loss. SJ, I'm really, got that as well. Thank you so much, Trinity. We've got, I hope you see what I'm asking from a partner with her career. John, sometimes when it comes to specific things, it's a bit like designated to an actual private reading. It's not a kind of where you come on and ask questions here. It's just a snapshot of a reading, but I'll pick a couple of cards here for you. You said partner and career, but really, when it comes to instruction, I'm doing this in order to uplift everybody, to help make a difference to everybody. And after that, if you want to focus on it, do come over to my side and drop me a message and organise a bit of a reading. Now, it says here, John, she's to trust her instinct on this. Okay, that if she doesn't know what to do, then it's not okay. It's not the right move just to make a move just for making a move's sake. That makes sense. The world is her oyster right now. And although I feel very, very much over the next 3 weeks, there's going to be an offer coming her way. All right. And I feel that very much she'll know what to do. But the thing is, she's feeling the pressure right now, I think, John. All right, she's feeling the pressure. I feel that she's going to make money doing something that she loves to do, and she's got to get that passion out. So, John, love her to bits, make her feel secure, give her lots of support and stuff. Everything's going to be okay. I do feel that health-wise, perhaps things need to be checked out with you. All right, blood tests and that sort of thing. But I also feel that we all react. We're all reacting to different situations in different ways. But I think your wife's a very highly sensitive woman. So, right. So therefore, handle with care. Okay, then, sweetheart. I hope you got that. Kat, what you said. I just saw the word humans there. Humans, lol. Exactly. Definitely humans. Keep sharing, guys. Which is amazing. With Crystal's saying, Lara, it makes sense. I'm starting to say no now. Is saying yes, I'm not willing to take. I've been signed off now with anxiety. There you go. Do you know, I'm not glad you know what I'm talking about because you've already got there and I was hoping to avert a disaster. But Crystal, you're absolutely right. It's that being highly sensitive, like I was saying to John, and being in an area where there's lots of demand, right? Remember what the boundaries are. As an empath, it can be difficult, can't it, to have those firm boundaries in place, because we're always giving. And then when we're doing that, then further down the line, if you notice, the more you do for people, the more further down the line they kick back at you. And that's to do with having boundaries within yourself, okay? Boundaries within yourself. As hard as it sounds, it's that self-check going, now if I do that, right, am I going to be prepared to take the consequences? Now, it's hard to actually look at life like that, but people are very giving and some aren't, right? Some people just want to watch the world burn. And when there's demand in a lot of areas, well, it will pull on you because you'll feel like you want to make it better. So I'm glad you're getting the rest now, Crystal. I feel like I want to tell you to get some Epsom salts, get some salts in the bath, right, to try and cleanse and purify and extract all that toxic horribleness that's culminated in you, just to extract it and kind of purge it, out your system. Give it a go and let me know how you're going. Sarah Crichton, a big hello to you as well, sweetheart. I'm going to pick a couple of cards for you. I just saw your name come up there. Sarah, we have Mercury here, right? And even though Mercury seems to be doing a little bit of a few intricate things, and it's not causing too much concern right now, but it is time to work on your dreams, hopes and ambitions, Sarah. All right, it's time to do that. And it says that I feel like I want to apply for different work, but putting the direction and the energy into an area, Sarah, right, that's going to give a good response, not a reaction, but a response to you. All right, and I feel that now I want you to go by your heart, align that, and ask your heart and your soul what she really wants to do, all right, and follow that, follow your instinct. Financially, things are picking up, but not from the areas that you previously thought. So definitely say that a change has taken place. I hope you got that. Hello to Kate Tate. Hello to you as well, Kate. Good to see you on here. You're very, very welcome, and thanks for connecting to it, our loved ones. You're very, very welcome, Sharon, which is good. So come on, guys, what are you missing with being on lockdown that it's like the first thing you want to do when you're like running out that door and they say that you can go out? Hello, Karen Bell, good to see you on here. Today, something for me, Krupa and Darshika. I'm going to pick some cards for you, a couple of cards for you, Puja. Like I said, like I was trying to explain before, and for it's wonderful to do this, but not to be used as a substitute for, not, I suppose, having that foresight to have the energy and intention for yourself and actually focus on yourself, in an actual session. But I'm happy to come on here, lift everybody up, or as many as possible, and try and point you in the right direction. Okie dokie, so Puja, couple of cards here for you. Emotionally, it looks like it's been a tough call for you. All right, emotionally it does. However, Leo is telling me that July, August, you're starting to feel better. This is a business card, that it's okay to like the finer things in life. And I feel that when we've been going through stuff, there's nothing like having a direction in order to channel ourselves through. And the cards are urging you to do that, to redirect the emotion that you've got and put it into a new direction for you. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel like you're taking from everybody else, because success is the best form of healing as well. And success is not a destination. Success is purely working along and providing a good journey, or allowing life and the universe to provide a good journey for you. And yes, it has ups and downs, but I don't feel that because it says you've been taking a little bit of crap here, Puja, from other people. You've been taking a little bit of crap, and I feel that kind of sometimes feeling the brunt of it all and feeling that nobody's helping in an area, that perhaps being too empathic and too other people serving, then it's causing a little bit of a kerfuffle there with the internal system. So you're not a failure. The cards say it's very much going into failure mode. You're not a failure. You are amazing. And I do feel, because I've got a woman, I've got a mum in spirit over here that is concerned about the family dynamics, because I feel that she was maybe the underpin of the whole lot, like the godmother, like the female godmother of the families. It's like the matriarch. And there's 3 women over there, all of which are trying really hard to energetically support at the same time as motivate Puja. All right, I feel like I want to say thank you for the flowers, and I'm looking at what looks like a big sunflower. All right, that big sunflower that grows tall, and I have to tell you that you're like a sunflower. Right, plant you in the right soil and the right conditions, give you the right conditions and stuff. She's always had faith in you. Mum says she loves you very much. So I'll leave you with that, Puja. Okay, so let's see who's popped on. But love to all of you guys. Honestly, Nicole's on as well. Missing my family in week 3 of my 12-week isolation. Adrienne, I'm really sorry to hear that. Let's pick a couple of cards for you, Adrienne. I think see you've been sharing there. Samantha Nellis is on as well. I want to say a big hello to you as well, Samantha. There's some amazing names on here. But let's see, Adrienne. Lovely name. You don't hear that very much now, do you? No, you certainly don't. Okie dokie. So, Adrienne, I've got here that you've weathered the storm a little bit, and of course you're probably feeling like the whole 12-week lockdown thing, it's the white of your eyes, it's like a prison sentence, isn't it? But it's for the greater good. Think of it that you're in your cocoon, Adrienne, right? Like the caterpillar, you've gone into the cocoon stage, and then we're going to do the butterfly will come out after that, and you probably won't even worry, like I put a post out, you won't even worry about what colour you are. Let other people appreciate your colour. Other people appreciate you and the work that you've done. And you've had some major work to do, Adrienne. I've got a gentleman over the other side. There's a fatherly feeling about this guy, and I feel that a sense of loss there that he was even inconsolable about, but he's very protective of family. Can I just say that? Very, very protective. He wants you to focus on the rainbow. The rainbow, he says, is like everybody wonders about what's at the end of the rainbow. Is it a pot of gold? Is it just opportunity? Is it the fact that it just shows us that there's more to life than what we see? All right, and if it's more to life than what we see, then that gives us hope, and that's the gift. There's always a gift in a situation. So, Adrienne, the cards are saying your gift is about to be revealed very, very shortly, sooner than you anticipated. There's maternal cards here. There's relationships, and also good news in what looks like a rather complicated situation. So lots of love there, Adrienne. Fantastic to see on here. Let's see who's been sharing. Samantha Dudley. Hello, Samantha. Have you been sharing? I'm waiting for your name to come up with the sharing here as well. Norma, a couple of cards here for you because you have been sharing like a mofo. And I'm going to go across to Supernatural Page just shortly, guys, if you'd like to join me over there. Ivy, greeting Velasquez, greeting from California, USA, living with a toxic man who is ill, but he's pretty mean. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Ivy. So sorry. Norma, a couple of cards here for you. Ivy, hang in there, sweetheart. And Yvonne Maxwell, hello, Yvonne. Really need to hear from Spirit. So we nearly born Robin, yes. Oh, that's amazing. That's fantastic. Okay, Norma. Now, this is to do with fluid retention. It's to do with emotions swaying all over the place and looking for a balance and a gauge. I've got a gentleman over in Spirit who I feel was either a brother or an uncle here, but I feel like that. I think perhaps there's actually both, and I'm just getting the energetic imprint of one, but at the same time seeing the other one. So there's 2 males over that side and a mum over that side as well, who are all sending their love to you. They're saying not to put up with any shit, Norma. All right, not to put up with any shit. Just go in the way and get your creative flow on the go. I also feel very much like looking at these cards that there is some paperwork needing to be filled out, and this paperwork will make the difference of something being awarded financially or physically to you that you probably should have had a while ago. Okie dokie, Norma, thank you so much for popping on there. Ivy, if you're still there from YouTube, please like and recommend my channel over there, but I'm going to pick a couple of cards here for you, sweetheart. I feel for you. I was in that situation and not easy sending hugs. Mary Gardner says she's sending lots of hugs to you, Ivy, which is fantastic. If you're on Facebook, keep sharing, guys. Keep the energy going. And just saw Stephanie Swan, a big hello, Stephanie, there for you as well. Diane Williams, hello, Diane. Okay, so yes, the balance is well out. I think what's happening here is that he's obviously got health problems, as you've been saying, Ivy. And you maybe feel that you should be looking after him. And in looking after him, it's robbed you of that independence, right? So it's, but being the way it is not a reason to mistreat you in any way. And I mean, I know, as a lot of us know here, that the more that somebody needs somebody else, sometimes the nastier they can be, because they don't want anybody to know that they need you, right? It's too much. It's the pride thing. The pride comes before the fall. But at the end of the day, regardless of what condition that he's got, and I know, in marriage it's till death do us part and all the rest of it, but really this is the boundary, this is the empath boundary that we quite often feel that is just kind of, we mean well, don't we? And then further down the line, they kick us, and then you go, holy shit, I should never have done that. It's like they never will appreciate it. So you're not being appreciated here, right? And I do feel that life is meant for you elsewhere. I do feel another relationship is meant for you elsewhere. It's not okay. And listen, Ivy, it's as simple as packing a bag and going somewhere, right? And which is hard at the moment with the lockdown, but it doesn't stop you planning, sweetheart. It's about the ability to be able to take you and navigate you to a safer place. All right, so have patience, everything will make sense. There's a guardian angel round about you. All right, we've got a gentleman, and there's a dad feeling about this guy as well, and he's been there for a wee while and waiting for you to kind of move into that space. It's all going to be okay. There are people that care for you. All right, I suppose nastiness like that can make you feel that nobody wants to care or nobody is caring for you, but in this case, I feel like I want to go south. Okay, Ivy, I want to go south. So thanks for joining us on here. Guys, it's just after 3 o'clock, and I promised that I would be over to the Supernatural page. So listen, I'm going to hang up here. I'm going to go over to the Supernatural magazine page. We're going to continue doing this over here. So please go over there, like and follow the page, and share it. But I will see you on the other side just shortly. Thanks so much for coming on here. Loved every minute of it. And let's go across the other page. Bye-bye for now.